So now second part is about angle plots, which shows you the coordination between angles. So in each of the plots, like for example this one, shows you relationship between angles. So you have hip angle down here, you have knee angle up here on the y-axis. So x-axis is hip, y-axis is knee. And then you plotted how the knee and hip move during the whole task. This is data we got from Anderson and Sidaway from 1994 about soccer kicking. Okay, compare people who is skilled versus non-skilled person. So on the top here is novice subject, non-skilled person. Bottom here is experts. Okay, so we can see in the beginning, you see the open square here shows you before practice how novice subject coordinate their hip and knee joints. Okay, you can look at this. Just look at the shape. Look at the shape compared to the experts, how they kick, and how they coordinate hip and knee. You can see originally the shape looks very different between the two groups, the novice and the experts. Now, after practice, you can see which is a solid square here. You can see how the novice subject coordinate their hip and knee now. And as you can see that the pattern changed from something totally different relative to experts to something seem to get closer or similar to the form of the experts. So a lot of times with biomechanics, we also look at, besides look at the timing, distance, velocity, we also look at this whole angle plots. See how angles coordinated during tasks. So this is one example. Now, this is the one that we just did from our gate 1. Okay. So you can see a little plot here which indicates you the movement or coordination between the two angles. Now, from this graph, you need to figure out, basically you need to fill out, okay, which angle is this? Is it knee or is this hip? And you also need to figure out direction. If this is hip or knee, and this is flexion or extension, or this is extension, this is flexion. Okay. So you need to figure out, how can you figure this out? Basically, first of all, you can, based on range of motion, 120 to 180, versus this 150 to 190. Based on range of motion, you should figure out this is ankle or knee. Okay? So I'm not going to tell you the answer for this one, but I need you to take a look. Okay? So compare this graph to your page number 3. Look at hip and knee coordination, hip and knee range of motion. You should figure out which is hip, which is knee. And then from there, remember what about increasing number is a flexion or extension. Okay? We did that for our question number 4. Okay? So I want you to figure out for this part as well. Okay? Aside from there, there's also one thing you need to know. Okay? There's two ending or two opening here and here. I want you to tell me, is this the onset, the beginning of the gate, or this is the beginning of the gate? Okay? So one is the beginning, one is the end. This is just one gate cycle. Either the gate started here and then go on counterclockwise, or the gate started here and go clockwise. I need you to figure it out. Okay, again, how you figure out, you look at this compared to your graph number gate graph number 3. Look at the joints. See how the joints change. Okay? So this part, I'm not going to tell you the answer, but I need you to fill in. Okay? Tell me the angle. This is hip or knee. Okay, what is who? Flexion or extension. Tell me, is this the beginning or this is the beginning? And does it go from clockwise or counterclockwise? Okay, counterclockwise or clockwise? Show me how the joint coordinated. Okay, so that's about it. If you have a question, you can ask me during the regular classes.